everybody, Bean the Brave here, coming to you live once again, and today we are jumping back into Pokemon FireRed. Last time, we finally made it to Lavender Town, and today we are going to explore and see what that town has in store for us. But first, I need to pull up the chat. I forgot to put it over here. Oh, pop out. This stream is off to a wonderful start. So when you're working with the dual monitor, you gotta keep switching the input in order to make it go from the computer screen to the Switch screen. And I kept switching back and forth between it, but every time I switched it over, the OBS screen would scoot over to the other monitor that's supposed to have the Switch screen on it. And OBS ended up buried underneath the Switch screen, and I couldn't get it, so I had to switch it back to the computer screen, drag OBS over to the first monitor, and then I turned it back on, and when I turned it back on, OBS moved back to the second monitor, and I had to do that like 3 times to get OBS to stay on this side so that I can actually click my buttons. And then I had to switch the Switch screen back to the computer screen so that I could set the headphones up properly, because I forgot to set the headphones up beforehand and it was coming out of the computer speakers, not the headphones, so I had to turn the Switch off again, put it back over to the computer monitor so I could turn the headphones on, and then put the Switch back on, and then the Switch wouldn't turn on even though it just turned on a few seconds ago, and then I had to do that 3 more times, and then OBS moved over to the screen again. And anyways, how we doing? I'm having a fantastic day. Absolutely wonderful day. Let me pull chat up. There you are. There you are, my beautiful little chat. My lovely little chatters. We have Anthony. Welcome, welcome. Oh, a bean stream before 4. Yeah, no. Today I really wanted to get back into streaming Pokemon, and I feel like around the 1 o'clock time, 1 o'clock my time, is a pretty good window for me to stream. Also, my roommate's at work today, so I have this little gap to stream, and then once I'm done, then she'll be home, and then we can hang out, play Animal Crossing or something. Getting back into the groove, I see. Yes. I've been wanting to stream this week, but I've been busy with editing and, of course, animating. I'm still working on my Hermit a Day maze, which I've just thrown out the window any possibility of me completing it on the actual day itself. That ain't possible. It takes at least 2 days to complete a few seconds, and to expect otherwise would be ridiculous. So, it's done when it's done. You'll get it when you get it. I'm not gonna burn myself out over it, or destroy my wrist or my back. I'm currently working on number 3, which is Beef. And I animated his walk cycle, and it looked like trash, so I scrapped it, started over, this time with an actual reference of a cow walking, because I draw him as like a minotaur, you know, beef, cow, kind of makes sense. As called in D&D fantasy terms, a bovinian, where you got the cow legs and then the horns. And so I actually looked at animation reference of a cow walking and studied that frame by frame, and this time around it turned out a lot better. So maybe after stream, I think my iPad's charged enough, I can get to inking that. So I've been working on editing, I've been working on animating, and I've also been going to more doctor's appointments because the tummy issues have been persisting. Last night, I literally couldn't get to sleep last night because I felt like I was gonna puke. So the internal organs are protesting every time I put food in them. Like, I had some yogurt this morning, and my stomach was like, "Oh, you've poisoned me." So it's just been an absolute delight to deal with. But even though the tummy issues persist, but so do I. So do I. We show up to work anyways. It's time for the eerie beep boop boop boops. Ah, yes. I assume that's the Lavender Town soundtrack. I'm excited. As I've been editing the past Pokemon switch streams to turn into episodes, I've realized that for the past, like, 6 episodes, I've been looking at the map and saying, okay, let's go to Lavender Town, and then something happens. And it's like, what? I ended up on the top of the map. Okay, let's go to Lavender Town now. No, I ended up at the bottom of the map. Okay, let's go to Lavender Town now. I ended up back where I started. I've been trying to reach this town for 6 episodes, which equates to, like, the past 2 5-hour-long streams. We finally made it, and I don't think there's I don't know what we do in Lavender Town. I don't think there's a gym here, so we'll just have to see what happens. Do you properly spend time and groom your computer? It's how you build a more personal bond with it. I dust it off. When I get the chance to, and I, Lysol wipe Felix's boogers off of the screen. It's very obvious when I'm watching a video that there's boogers on the screen. It's a problem. The entire house is covered in cat snot. Like, anything that's, like, from the knees down has, like, a white spray on it. It's quite disgusting. He sneezes a lot on a lot of things. I opened up a tin of cantaloupe the other day, and little plastic bits that you get at the store. I opened it up, and he came over to check it out, and just immediately, like a 3-year-old, into the bowl. He's sleeping on his little chair now. Like I said, I swapped out my office chair for my wheelchair, so now the office chair is Felix's chair, and he is curled up and asleep as if he's never done anything wrong, as if he hasn't sneezed on anything, as if he didn't tip over my trash can this morning in an attempt to get a piece of bologna that was in there. I am a little bit worried about the cats, because here's the thing. Last night I made a bologna sandwich, because, it's just bologna, ketchup. It's easy to make when you don't have the energy to wait for the oven to preheat or cook anything more complicated. So I made a bologna sandwich. Had to throw half of it away because I couldn't eat the rest of it. But you know how when you have the piece of bologna, you've got that red plastic thing that you peel off of the outside? Well, while I was making the sandwich, I peeled the thing off and I dropped it on the floor accidentally. I went to put it down on the plate and I missed, and that little red plastic thing ended up on the floor. Because it's got little bits of meat on it, I saw the cats, like, coming towards it, and I was under the impression that they were going to lick it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll pick it up, take it away from them after I, put the ketchup on and finish the sandwich. Put the ketchup on, finish the sandwich. I look down, and that little red plastic thing has vanished. And both of the cats are licking their lips, as if they're expecting me to drop another one. So needless to say, I am afraid that one of the cats may have eaten the red plastic thing that comes off of the bologna. And so far they both seem fine, but I'm a little concerned because that's not exactly digestible. And I don't have the money for a vet bill to remove it should it cause problems. So the red stuff should be like sausage casing. It should be digested fine. I hope you're right, because otherwise, like I said, we're gonna have a vet bill on our hands, and we can't, neither me nor my roommate can afford that at the moment. It's a setup of like, okay, it was Felix, who's my cat, and Laddie, my roommate's cat, and I'm like, okay, if it comes out, I hope it was Felix that ate it, so then that's my responsibility for my cat, and I don't end up accidentally hurting my roommate's cat. But if it was Laddie, which I think it might have been, he is bigger, so he might have an easier time digesting it, passing it. So that's my pet owner anxiety of the day. I'm just watching both of them, being like, do you feel like how you gonna throw up? Do you look sick? No, they're both moving fine. They're both eating and drinking fine. Okay. And I'm like, is this what it feels like being a parent? And having your kid accidentally swallow a Lego and be like, oh my god, did I just kill my child? I imagine it's a very similar feeling, but I hope you're right. Yeah, they should be fine. They should be fine. They're tough cookies, and now I know not to let them lick that. Otherwise, they will just suck it up like a piece of spaghetti. So that's the events that have been going on in the Bean household for the past several days. Anyways, boop, let's make sure this is working. Shall we jump into some... there we go. Pokemon FireRed. I gotta put the chat back up. Boop, there it is. Also, Tomodachi Life updates. So, Ria and I have finally gotten together. Hinata and Shane Madej from BuzzFeed Unsolved have started dating. Ditto has a crush on Hinata and is attempting to confess their love. Blathers, the owl from Animal Crossing, had a crush on Hinata in a love at first sight scenario, but that crush has immediately been replaced with a crush on KK Slider. Tommy is now friends with Tom Nook, but they're still not living together. So Tom Nook is living with Timmy, but not Tommy. And we're waiting for him to actually accept both of the twins into his house. But we'll come back to Tomodachi Life later. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe we'll stream Tomodachi tomorrow. But today, we have some grass to kick. But so once again, so last time with Tomodachi Life, we had some audio issues where it was like too loud and then too quiet. So let me know how this volume is compared to me. I need to adjust it in my ears, because I forget that the volume that it is in my ears isn't the volume that it is in your ears. So how's the... we'll sit here for a second. How is this volume compared to me? I'm still really reflective today. Sounds fine and no echo. Good. I don't know what happened last time. Last time the desktop audio got turned on at the same time and it was making an echo. But we should be okay for now. I will take my sippy sip of water. You all out there in the audience, you take your sippy of water too. In some places it's getting warmer, in some places it's getting colder, but regardless of temperature, you must drink thine water. It was snowing yesterday, and now it's 70 degrees, so what can you do? Start. Boop. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Previously on your quest. Managed to get out. I didn't read it fast enough. We got out of Rock Tunnel. That's right, that's the last episode that I need to edit. Because the episodes have finally caught up with where we are in real time. I gotta make some more footage. Managed to get out of Rock Tunnel after wandering about. Oh yeah, I did some grinding. I went back through Rock Tunnel and went back the other way. To level up my boys a bit more and to see if there was anything that I missed. So I made it out and then went back in and then made it out and... Okay, there's the entrance. Uh-oh. We might have to go back through Rock Tunnel again. Oops. Well, let me heal them. Let me get them ready. we've got Gyro on our team, so I think we are just gonna absolutely destroy all the rock types within here and level him up. I forgot about that. I meant to put myself back in Lavender Town before I started. Da, 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 da. Here we go. See if I remember my controls. Also, by the way, I'm wearing my new glasses today. And these aren't the other new ones, these are the other new ones. But these ones got a nice purple shine on them. I think they're very cute. And now I can actually see the screen. I had a really cool moment, because out here we are right underneath the Rocky Mountains. And there's spots on the highway where you're just going directly towards them, and the mountains are just big and in front of you. I had a moment while driving with my new glasses where I was like, oh my god, I can see every single tree! I can see the top of the peak! My god! And there was snow on it and everything, so it looked like an Oreo cookies and cream ice cream, and it was really pretty. It was really pretty. I'm glad I can see it now. Gumball. Flash. So, we need to level up... We need to level up Millie, Gumball, and Buck Bumble. But because we're in a primarily rock location, all three of them can't really do much in terms of fighting, so we are just gonna put Gyro up front and hold on to them in case we need a type advantage. But Buck Bumble is finally out of the teens and he's into the 20s, so everybody is at least level 20 and higher. And Petunia and Gyro are up front as our tanks. In the 30s. Oh god, I'm gonna get lost in here. If I use an escape rope, it just takes me back to the last Pokemon Center that I went to, right? So it won't take me out of the cave forward, it'll take me out of the cave backwards. Water Post. Get him! First time watching one of your streams and you're actually really funny. Thank you! Thank you! My throat just got all gunky when I said that, sorry. But welcome, welcome! And look at that, we just one-shotted a Geodude. Time to annihilate a local population of animals! Speaking of which, weird transition. Happy 100th birthday, Sir David Attenborough! That's really cool. I was watching some news bits on people around the world, like, celebrating him today, and he doesn't look 100. He does not look 100 in the slightest. If you look at him, you're like, that man has not been on this earth for 100 years. He doesn't look like it. I think that's what I think that's as close as you're gonna get to a real life D&D druid right there. He's got that druidic longevity where he can just absorb the energy from the earth around him. They give him life. Does Water Pulse work on a bat? It does? How do I leave? I'm sure that somebody's made this, either officially or as a fan thing, but I want to see David Attenborough narrating, like, a Pokemon documentary of him being like, here we see wild Geodude. It has no legs, but it doesn't need any, for its gigantic forearms provide all the strength it needs. Watch how deftly it burrows through the earth. I might just start running from these battles because I'm just I need to get back to where I left off. Poke Earth. But did David Attenborough narrate it? Movie Tick, welcome, welcome! I forgot that I did some grinding and I was trying to... I left off on the other side of the cave that we got through the last time, so now I need to go back through the cave to get where I left off at Lavender Town. But we will use this chance to level up Gyro. He's at level 30, but I think he can be stronger. Does anyone remember what level I left off at in terms of, like, if you have so many gym badges, that allows you to level up your Pokemon further? Because if you have a gym badge that's like, okay, Pokemon level 30 and up will listen to you, but you don't have the one for level 40 and up, if you level them up too much, then they'll stop listening to you. So I forget where I left off with that. Oh, something new. Revive! Nice. A Machop. Do we want to catch it? Nah. I also need to make sure I don't run out of water pulses. If we do, I'll just switch over to Petunia. I think we're fine against rock types. Come on. Can you tell me how to get to Lavender Town? I'll use Dragon Rage on you, so I don't waste my waters. Nice. As you can see, the population of Zubats has dwindled greatly due to the amount of trainers that walk through this cave. They hunt them for sport, using them to level up their own Pokemon, with no consideration for the effect that this will have on the local environment. The population of bug Pokemon has skyrocketed in recent years because of this, causing immense damage to crops and other livestock. I'm thinking of that bit from, it was either Game Changer or one of the Dropout bits, where they give him an improv prompt, and it was, David Attenborough, but he really hates the frog that's in front of him. If I use an escape rope, that's gonna take me back to the Pokemon Center I was at, not the one in Lavender Town. Am I going back the way I came? Good lord, another Mankey! Also, that reminds me, Millie is only a few levels away from leveling up, so once we're back in the grass and out of the rocks, we'll switch her in. Oh, you didn't die in one shot. Strong one, are you? Dragon Rage. We'll put Millie up front so that she actually evolves. I don't want to end up back at the entrance. Oh god. Oh no. I'm running out of Dragon Rages. Can I just tackle you? Oh. No, that didn't do anything. There we go. Oh god. Alright. Like I said, Gyro will be level 50 by the time we get out of here, but we'll just make do. We'll use it to our advantage. find something interesting in here. I don't know how people shiny hunt. And I've been running back and forth for ages and I haven't found anything except birds and birds and caterpillars and rocks and rocks. It would be cool if we ended up with a shiny. But knowing me, I'd probably accidentally kill it before catching it. Definitely wouldn't put it past myself. Have I fought you yet? Rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be like, ah! Total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Wanna try using a rock slide? The move can be learned only once. Should we get rid of a move from Millie? We have 2 fighting moves. Ground move. Actually, Rock Slide is power 75. Let's see. No, never mind. Oh, so you are scared after all. Shut up, man. I was gonna see if I could put it on, Diorite. But alas. There we go. Hurry up, hurry up. And water pulse. Die. Super effective, yada yada. 200 points. Look at how much he's leveling up already. Is that the ladder that I came down? Or is that gonna take me somewhere new? I think I need to go up, no? And I didn't buy a repel because I said, no, I want to fight as many creatures as possible so that I can level up. But here we are. What if I just bite you? That works. We don't want to use up all of our moves. Shut up. Okay, up. This is why, as much as I enjoy being out in nature, I am adamant about sticking to paths. Because I know that this will happen in real life. I get lost in malls. I get lost in parking lots. We got a big mall down the road from us. I went in one door, got turned around on the inside, left through another door, had no idea where I was. Had to end up going around the entire building just to find my car again. I genuinely don't know where I am. I think this is new. You're talented enough to hike. Okay, so I'm running into people who I've run into before. Which is good, I guess. I'm not ending up in a new area of the cave. I'm retracing my steps. Water pulse. We're running out of water pulses. We might have to switch in Petunia. We have 10 more left. Let's see if we can get out before we run out. This... Ooh, an onyx. Did I catch an onyx before? Like I said, for this playthrough, I'm not too worried about catching them. I'm more concerned about leveling up to be the biggest and baddest trainer in the room. Is this how it feels to be Steve from Blue's Clues? Or Dora the Explorer, where you have the audience on the other side of the screen yelling, "Go right! Go right! You're going the wrong way! Turn around!" The bravest, yes! But not the brightest! I don't know where I am. Okay, bye! Ooh. It didn't do anything. And here we see a wild Gyarados in its unnatural habitat on land. While normally they exist within the ocean depths, they can be utilized for land battling, in which case the small animals are completely defenseless against its powerful jaws. I've been on a documentary kick recently, and I found a series called PBS Eons, which is just little 15-minute bite-sized bits of things like, why did carnivorous plants evolve to be carnivorous? Oh, he leveled up! And like, why do species keep evolving into crabs? And I've been having a blast just running through them and just picking out the next one. There's one of like, how did the elephant get its trunk? Or, why does this sinkhole have so many fossils in it? I love that stuff. I love it. I've been listening to them to go to sleep, and it's very relaxing. Also, we support PBS in this house. Okay, so I might start talking to them to get a gauge of who I've passed. I can remember the dialogue better than I can remember where I've been. Gotta bite! Don't you confuse me. There you go. Fun thing, Gyarados can and will regularly fly above rivers and waterfalls. Ooh. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Pokemon cosplay is dressing up as Pokemon for fun. Clefairy is a favorite. Okay, so we'll remember that dialogue of talking to him. I think I recognize the girl. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Does anybody actually know the rest of the song? Or do we just know that particular sentence? Bite the bat. Good. Good. This way. No. What's funny is that I can remember Weird Al's version better. There's a Weird Al version? I'm sure this has been done before, but I just got the image of in my head of Weird Owl. O-W-L. And a caricature of Weird Al as an owl. I think that would be funny. Don't go making phony calls. Stick to the 7-digit numbers you're used to. I think it'd be fun to do a song cover one of these days. Maybe for like a 500 subscriber special. I'll sing you something. Weird Owl. Okay. I think that's a different... Okay. Ladder in a top corner. Another Mankey. Whenever I think of that song, I just have the clip of Danny and Aaron singing it stuck in my head. I found one of their, I found their Pokemon Smash or Pass song, animated by Shuchuru. And it's just Clefairy, smash. Gyarados, smash. Klefki, smash. The keys? Fucking keys? Really? Smash. Aaron, please. Unironically, a bop. Okay. Okay, so there's the hiker down in the corner. Now I'm on the other side of the wall from where I was. We're getting somewhere. We're somewhere new. Water pulse. There we go. 194 points. Hi. Oh well, I'll get a Zubat as I go. Okay, once again, we're talking to people who we fought. When we were watching Decked Out too, I came up with a bunch of parodies, but never wrote them out. Ah. The bat we bite. He's astonished. Ooh. There we go. Take the points and run! Nope. It's alright. We're picking up pennies. We're picking up all these battles, all these points are pennies in the jar. Pennies in the jar. I paid my rent with pennies before. I'll do it again. When I worked as a... Oh! Ah! Mystic Wolf, hello, welcome in. I just spent 40 minutes trying to get out of Rock Tunnel, and I just went out the entrance that I came in. Do y'all want to go play Tomodachi Life? Y'all want to go play Tomodachi Life? No, wait, map over here. Okay. I was about to say, have I been on the correct side this whole time? And I just forgot that I could go down from here to Lavender Town, but nope. No. No, we are making it to Lavender Town. We did it once. We will do it again. And we are never going back through the mountains. Again. Why did I have to level up in between streams? Why did I walk all the way over here? I could have just stayed put. We could have been on our way. Okay. And there isn't a store over here either where I can buy a repel so we can get through here quicker. So we're starting. I need to actually use my brain cells, my little gray cells. Ladder in the top left is where we started. And the guy who wants a Zubat is at the entrance. So now we're going down. I need to go back the way I came. But we've refilled our abilities, our PP points. So we've got second wind to keep going. So start, down, across, up. Oh, I forgot! I completely forgot! I didn't see because I put my iPad on top of it. But, you know, when I went to the store the other day, I got a little activity book that comes with a set of Pokemon cards. And there were, because at our store we do have a Pokemon vending machine, which is cool, but as to be expected, it's sold out all the time because, again, I don't know if scalpers get to it or if the store just doesn't refill it, but it's usually pretty empty. But I did see this in the checkout line, so it's an activity book full of, like, you know, mazes similar to the one we're stuck in right now, and all these little Pokemon fun facts. And there were several left. If there was only one left, I wouldn't have taken it because this is, you know, obviously for like a 10-year-old or something. But in that same vein, if you think I'm not going to fill these out, if you think that I'm just going to open up the cards and not color these in, you are mistaken. There's a word search back here. There's connect the numbers. If you think I'm not gonna have fun with this book while I'm rendering videos, you are mistaken. Look at that, you got an Espeon on the back. And you could just imagine being like an 8-year-old and cutting these out as posters for your wall and pretending that that's your Pokemon cards. I might do that myself. I might cut these out and make my own posters out of them. Look at that, look at that. Sceptile. Awesome. But we do have a pack of cards to open now, so we will open that at the end of the stream. So stick around to see who we get out of the Perfect Order pack. But we gotta get out of the mountain first. Hell yeah. Wait. Shoot, my hat keeps falling down. I think I will get my hair cut soon. I don't want it to be long again. I dealt with it being long for the past 24 years of my life. I like it being short. It's a little bit easier. Okay. So ladder in the middle of the room with the rocks to the side. We've already come here. This is where we came out. Right or left? I think left. What's your favorite Pokemon? Well, right now, it's my man Gyro, the Gyarados. People have asked me for, like, what's my favorite type? And I don't really have a favorite type, but I have a favorite Pokemon from each type. So, I'm not a fan of, like, water types, but I'm a fan of this water type. Fight 'em. I'm not a fan of, like, all plant types, but I love Bulbasaur. Right now on TCG Online, I'm using a dark type deck with Sharpedo and Sharpedo's growing on me. I love Sharpedo. They're really cool looking. I named it, even though you can't name him in the card game, I name him anyways, because you have to. You have to. I named her Punky, and she's been absolutely killing it. All you gotta do is put down 2 energy, and then you can do damage for 120 points. She's awesome. Also, I like Mareep. Because that was one of the first ones I ever picked up in Pokemon Go. And Mareep's just adorable. I think those are my top ones. Oops, I didn't mean to use Bite. Kills you anyways! Good to know. Okay, so we came down. We saw her. Now we're going back up again. Pokemon cosplay. So y'all tell me in the chat while we're making our way through the cave, what are some of your favorite Pokemons? Oh, also, visually, I like Tinkaton. I've had people tell me I give off Tinkaton vibes. You know, little pink thing with a giant hammer. I can get behind that. But I used her in battle. I used her in the card game, and she sucks. She's not good at fighting. She's here for the aesthetic and for the cartooniness of her appearance. But her cards suck. And that sucks as well, because Fairy and Steel should be really good together, but every time I've used her in a battle, she just gets the floor wiped with her. Like I said, Felix is sleeping just off to the side. He just yawned. He just made a big yawn. Chikorita, oh, good one. Oh. Good. Okay, we started over there, and now we're somewhere new. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm just gonna fight you. I haven't played Pokemon enough to have a favorite. I only played Pokemon Go. My location wasn't all that great. The mall we would go to had horrible internet, so I couldn't really play there. Aww. I think for you, so your vibe seems to be purple cats. And there's definitely several purple cats to pick from. Purloin comes to mind. But there's a bunch of kitty cat Pokemons to pick from. So I think that's a good place to start. I only know who Pikachu is. It's kind of all you need to know. He's the one on the t-shirts. As long as you recognize Pikachu. That's all you need. Okay, so now we're somewhere new. If you ask me, Totodile and Fuecoco are my babies. Oh, the alligator crocodile. I guess Fuecoco, Totodile. They're both crocodiles. Favorite Pokemon is probably Galvantula or Joltik. Ooh, you like the spiders! Waterfalls. Like I said, I like either the cute, stupid-looking ones, or the big, scary monsters. I guess you could say I like the dragon types, because every time I see a dragon type, I'm like, that's cool looking! Okay, so I came down. I think I need to go up and over. See, I loved your picture of Scar for the Hermit Pokemon pictures last year. Yeah, with him with all the cats. Let's pick one of those guys. Let's pick one of those cats. Oops, didn't mean to hit Dragon Rage. They'll probably kill it anyways. Yep. another Mankey. I do love Dragonair. Ooh. What was the one? So I'm playing Pokemon Champions right now. And through that, I'm seeing some Pokemon that I haven't seen yet. And one of them is the... In my mind, I'm calling it Kokomo. Like the beach. But it's like the gray one with like the metal plates as wings. And it's kind of samurai looking. Komodo? But it looks dinosaur-esque. It looks like an actual dinosaur with like the feathers on its arms. And it looks really sick. And I want one. Dragon Rage. Didn't do anything. Bye. Also on Champions. Champions ties into one of my favorite pastimes of just organizing things into different groups. So I'm just taking the Pokemon I have and I'm organizing them into the teams of like, this is a team of all Eevees. This is a team of all of the cats together. This is a team of all dinosaurs. I love my dinosaur team. Okay, that's new. She's new. We're gonna get out of here. I think I have an Eevee plushie. Eevee's a good one. Another classic up there with Pikachu, that sort of, in terms of recognizability. Ooh, you know what, Luffy Tick? I think in Espeon, if I'm thinking of the correct one, the purple psychic Eevee might be up your alley. Visually. Okay. I want to go home. Me too. Aw, poor girl. Down. Okay, so the one in the corner down there we already saw, but now we're in a different section. Bite. I guess. Oh, that didn't do anything. Focus energy, well that's too bad. You won't be alive to use it again. Get out of here. Level up, good. We're getting something out of this. Dude, if we had the EXP share, everybody would be at like a level 100 by now. Okay, I meant you. You're the one who wants to... No. Actually, does Diorite have Rock Slide? Where's your abilities? You have Rock Throw and Rock Tomb. Okay, Rock Throw is 50. And Rock Tomb is 50. Okay, so Rock Slide can replace Rock Throw. Okay, come here, buddy. Okay, now I know what to do. Espeon's cute? Yeah, I think visually it matches you. Okay, give me Rock Slide for Diorite. Oh, we'll keep Rock Tomb, because that's good for lowering the speed. But they both have power 50, so... This is just a better version. There we go. Might be scary to use it in this tunnel. Goodbye! I've forgotten where I've been before. Oh no! Bye. Give me those points. I just imagine anytime a critter uses bite, I just imagine them like shaking the opponent like a dog toy. Just ah! Okay, there's nothing down here. There might be. We got some clicky rocks, so we gotta see if there's something hidden down there. For the love of God, let me out of here. Oh. Okay. Rugged rock. What? Did you hear that? What? You're scratching your nose now. Oh wow! You're making noises. Wanna come here and hide everybody? So I gotta pick you up. There you go. Here's my own Pokemon. There's my little baby. Just woke up. Oh, you just wiped your nose on me, ew! Snotty. Snotty boy. There he is. Put your butt in my face. There you go. I'm trying to teach him to sit on my lap so that he doesn't sit on the keyboard. There you go, you wanna? Just put your ass on my Switch controller. Thanks. Okay, I gotta move the keyboard so he doesn't end stream. You're sitting on the mouse, let me move the mouse. Oh, there we go, now you're putting your head in my hand. Oh, look at that, look at that. He's just he is curled up right on my Being the Brave desk mat. If you want one of your own, check out the link in the description. Look at him. Look at him. His head's just completely under my little shelf there. Don't touch my phone. Listen to that belly. Listen to that belly. Full of microplastics. And potentially the circle thing that comes off of a piece of bologna. Do you want to play with my chapstick? This is an empty chapstick tube that he keeps requesting to play with. There you go, you wanna knock it off? Wag on your tail. This is our mandatory kitty break. I gotta scratch your belly. I gotta scratch your belly. I gotta scratch your butt. I gotta scratch your head. I gotta scratch your belly. Scratch your butt. Give some chapstick. I think he'll be very comfortable there for the next 20 minutes. There you go. So now we'll just continue making our way through the mountain with a cat on our desk. I'm gonna rest my hands on him. There we go. Do you think we can make it out of here? Do you think we can make it out of here? That's it. Farm those likes. Farm those likes. Good boy. You know what you're doing. Oh, you're shaking your head. There he goes. He's definitely an ADHD cat, so it's rare to get him to sit still for a long time if he's not asleep. How you doing? Uh-oh. He made me hit the button. Oh, now his head's by the mic. Lower this down. Can I lower you down? There he is. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. There you go. No, don't chew on my wires. Don't chew on it. I know what you're thinking of. Here, do you want to play Pokemon? You want to hit the button? You want to hit the button? He's checking out the controller. There you go, good boy. He could tell I was getting worked up about being stuck in the mountains, so now he's come over to be emotional support. He's not an emotional support cat, he's not good at that. My roommate's cat is actually registered as an emotional support animal, and he's good at it. He's good at it. He normally just hides and chills out by himself, but if I'm upset, he'll come over and put his head in my lap. He will face his own social anxiety and come comfort me. And also, like, if I'm not feeling good, if I'm laying in bed, Laddie will come up to me and just get up on hind legs and put his paws on the bed, and, like, I think he's checking to see if I'm still breathing. Because my roommate doesn't spend much time in bed, but I spend a lot of time in bed, so I think Laddie is coming over to me and being like, hey, are you okay? You okay? So he is very good at being an emotional support animal. Felix will just bite my head, fart, and run away if I'm having a bad day. He is in heaven right now. He's a little naughty ADHD boy, so it's rare to have him sit still long enough for me to actually get some pets in. I guess you're just in the mood to be center of attention today, huh? You were being bad earlier. You were chewing on the tongs that were in the sink. And you were licking the pan on the stove. And you tried to jump into the cupboard when my roommate opened it. And she had to pull you out. What else did you do? Oh yeah, he knocked a shelf over. I mean, we're in an apartment, so we can't really nail things to the wall, but I have things balancing on push pins. And Felix likes to get up on his hind legs and just fully put his paws on them. And I keep yelling at him not to. But he does. And he ended up knocking a shelf over and breaking it. You're lucky none of the glass broke. You're lucky none of the glass broke. Aw, now you're giving me cute eyes. He's got his teeth sticking out, so he's making fangs at me. He's a naughty boy. It's very similar. I keep saying it's like having a 3-year-old. It's more like having a 3-year-old little brother. He's more a little brother than a child. Look at it. He's in absolute heaven right now. And look at all that fur. Look at all that fur. You can't see it in the camera, but a whole bunch of fur just came down. Whew. Look at this. Anyways, we need to get out of this cave. So you tell me what direction we should go. Up? Okay. I'm watching his tail. Okay, I think that's new. Or is that the ladder we came down? It's been so long, I've forgotten. I've forgotten where I'm going. Just pushing his nose in my hand. I'm gonna try to adjust this so that you can see him. Look at that face! Look at that face! Look at him. Hey, you wanna play? What do you think? He's just completely chewing on it. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at him go! That's enough. Ladder. Okay, person. I think this is it. I think we're almost out. I think this is it. I think this is the end. Felix, we're almost at the end. Nice tackle. Almost. He's focusing his energy, but little does he know that he won't survive 2 rounds. Cats have been known to lie on injuries and purr, and their purring actually does help. Something to do with the vibration. Oh, healing vibes. Here we go! We're out! We're out! Felix, we did it! We did it! I just made him jump so bad. I'm sorry. We did it! We did it, boy! We did it! You just knocked my controller off. We're out! We're out of the mountain! We're out of the mountain! That's it. Put your butt in the air. Oh boy. Oh boy. His healing vibes helped. Now you're stuck under the shelf. Don't chew on the LED lights. There you go. Aw, good boy, you helped us! Oh, it's chewing on my fingers. You helped us, huh? Oh, it's time to chew on my finger? Is it time to chew on my finger? This has just become Felix's stream. Come on. Nope, that's my controller. You can chill out here if you want, but I gotta keep playing. I gotta keep playing. We made it to Lavender Town after 7 episodes and 3 streams. We made it to Lavender Town again. Whee! Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I am never going back in that cave again. When do we get the ability to fly to different places? Please. Oh, I know I said before that we might be swapping out Buck for a different one, but Buck Bumble is our Beedrill. I realized if we're gonna get the ability to fly from place to place, we need a Pokemon that can fly, so it's actually really good that we have him on the team. So we'll keep him for that. I gotta keep rubbing Felix's belly. Full of plastic. He's like a seagull. Now I'm really short in the camera. Now I gotta fix it. Put it back. There we go. I was looking for the other controller. It's in my hand. Let's explore Lavender Town. Finally, after 7 episodes and 3 streams, we can finally point and click and see what's around here. Ghosts appeared in Pokemon Tower. I think they're the spirits of Pokemon that the rockets killed. Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's head in here and get a recap of what these guys said. I saw Cubone's mother trying to escape from Team Rocket. She was killed trying to get away. Hold still. You know how the Cubone species wears skulls? People will pay a lot for one. Yeah. So in the first game, Team Rocket wasn't just cartoony villains, they were just straight up like animal poachers. The species numbers are dwindling, thanks to the nefarious efforts of these Team Rocket gangsters. But it is thanks to young trainers like yourself that you are able to put an end to their evil doings. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, yeah. Really? So there are believers? Yeah. I know most of the time what people assume to be ghosts are just, lens flares, house settling, the wind, raccoons making out in your attic. So a lot of what people assume to be ghosts are actually just real things and your own imagination, and your eyes playing tricks on you in the dark. All mixing in with your natural fear of being in dark, unstable places. However, there are some things and some times where something will happen that makes you go, that's weird. I think that might have been something else. This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in Pokemon Tower. Oh, pet cemetery. Now I'm sad. Aw, Felix, don't you go anytime soon. Don't you choke on plastic. There you go. I have the, this is a little off topic, but I have the, paw print of one of my childhood dogs. They put it in plaster before they cremate them, so they put the paw print in plaster so that you have it. And she was a Rottweiler mix, so it's a big ass paw print. And I've got that sitting in the glove box of my cars, my little charm for her to ride with me. Here we go. What is this building? That's odd. Mr. Fuji isn't here. Where'd he go? Oh. Nidorino says, "Goo." Who's Mr. Fuji? Psyduck says, "Quack." Psyduck would be fun. It's so warm. Pokemon are so nice to hug. This is really Mr. Fuji's house. He's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokemon. Aww. Is there stuff over here? Oh, I guess that's like a little playpen. And point and click. There's a Pokemon name on TV. It looks like it's having fun. Pokemon Fan Magazine. Oh. I have that. Monthly Grand Prize Drawing. The application form is gone. It's been clipped out. Someone must have applied already. Sink. It smells delicious. Somebody's been cooking here. Like I said, I want there to be one time where you go up to the sink and it's like, oh, it smells like garbage. Somebody clearly doesn't know how to cook. Or you go to a trash bag and it's like, there's an empty bag of Wendy's inside. The stove has not been touched. Hello, so here's a Cubone. Gotta go! Those horrible rockets, they deserve no mercy. That poor Cubone's mother. Oh, this is the baby Cubone. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. Aww. It smells delicious. Somebody's good. They can't all smell delicious. It should be packed with all kinds of delicious things to eat. It's Pokemon TV. It looks like it's having fun. When we used to watch Ghost Hunters, there was at least one house where everything that the homeowner said made me go, you have a cat! Scratches on the doors, stuff getting knocked over. Oh my god. There's a lot of ghost activity stuff that you can attribute to normal animal behavior. Not even ghost stuff, but a lot of just supernatural stuff in general. Bigfoot. A lot of times Bigfoot sightings are just bear sightings. Somebody... I was reading a Tumblr thread about people sharing, like, ghost stories and highway stories and seeing things in the woods and hearing things and stuff. And somebody said that, like, oh, they were on a drive and suddenly what looked like a large, naked man with long arms and long legs ran out of the bushes and stood up on its hind legs. And it had, like, a weird elongated face and claws. And I'm like, at first glance... if it's nighttime and you see that in the headlights, obviously it's gonna scare the shit out of you. But that might have just been a hairless bear. You know, deer can get like chronic wasting disease and stuff. That might have just been a diseased bear. Especially if it's, you know, elongated arms standing up on its hind legs. That wasn't a chupacabra, that was a bear. Still something you don't want to tangle with, but... And again, a lot of Bigfoot sightings, Bigfoot footprints, bear prints. A lot of Bigfoot noises. Bears. Or, there was a... oh, this is the nickname guy. We'll come back to him. There was a recording. Again, this is through Ghost Files. They were investigating Bigfoot on one of their hunts, and just they tell the stories of the legends, and then they do a little bit of investigating. But it's more about just putting all the legends together and seeing the conclusions that they come up with, which makes it fun. And but there was a recording that a camper got of this really eerie animal sound coming out of the woods. And like, if you're in a jungle in like Asia or Africa somewhere and you hear a noise like that, it's like, oh, that's a lion, that's a tiger, that's a gorilla. But if you're in the woods of North America, there aren't a lot of loud roaring noises in the woods. There's a lot of freaky noises, but deep roars are kind of rare. So this camper got a recording of this very eerie, just roaring sound, and they were analyzing it, and they were like, that's not a bear, that's not a bird, that's not a car. What the hell was that? And my first thought was, how far away is the nearest zoo? Because it did sound pretty lion-esque. And lion roars can carry for miles. Or even like elephant roars. They don't always make like a trumpet sound, they can make low, scary noises. So I'm like, if there's a zoo, even within 10 miles, that noise can bounce off the mountains and carry towards you and freak you out in the middle of the woods. Or it could have been a Bigfoot mating. Who knows? Now, if scratches started appearing on the doors while the cat was in plain sight, and nothing is near said door, that would be something else. Exactly. That's another thing in Ghost Files. So, for anyone who doesn't watch it, it's basically a ghost hunter who is scared of ghosts and a ghost hunter who doesn't believe in ghosts. The ghost hunter who doesn't believe in ghosts is a cat owner, and he'll be the one to point out, like, those are cat scratches. He'll be the one to point out, like, oh, that noise you heard was just something in your attic. Most likely a cat. Someone's like, oh, I caught something moving on camera. And he was like, do you have a cat? Yeah. Your cat knocked it over. Uh-oh, he's falling behind the PC. Ow! Ow! Come on, boy, you're not allowed back there. I have it blocked off on one side, but not on the other. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. That was a loud crack. Come on. Beep, beep. I don't want to get stuck on the wires, please. Felix. Oh, you were behaving so well just a minute ago. Boy. My baby boy, you're gonna get stuck. Oh, he's laying down. Is there a toy back there? There might be another toy back there. I guess Benny doesn't want me telling the ghost story, he just stepped on the keyboard. Whoops. He's in league. There are sometimes, any other pet owners have a thing where your animal will just stare at nothing? And from the legends I've heard, it's like, your animal is protecting you from a spirit. Leave the room, and your pet will deal with it. Oh. He's just laying down back here. Come on, man. This isn't the spot to lay down. I know the PC is warm, but this isn't the spot to lay down. Not allowed. Not allowed. I gotta grab you out. Come on. Out. Evict. I must evict you. I'm gonna put the PC closer to the wall. You don't go back there. You don't plug stuff. Or get tangled. There you go. Now he's found a new spot on the rug. You chill out on the rug. That's a good spot. You look out the window. That would be hilarious to have a ghost hunting show where the hunters debunk everything, but the hauntings are actually real. There was a moment, I was watching the latest episode of Ghost Files. My desk is covered in hair. I was watching the latest episode of Ghost Files yesterday, and they were exploring, like, an abandoned orphanage in California. And there was a moment where, as the one guy, Ryan, was leaving the frame, because they have like cameras set up all over the building and stuff, there was what looked like a very definite pair of glowing animal eyes up in the rafters, looking down at him, and he didn't see it, but it was something that you saw like in the corner of the frame. And, you know, sometimes they read audience comments and when they're going through their evidence later. So I wrote down, I'm like, I hope that was a reflection at, you know, minute 34, because otherwise Ryan was being watched by something. And it is a scenario where when you're in those abandoned places, you are more likely to get jumped by a raccoon than anything else. That's more of the danger, is coming across a wild animal that has moved in. But, speaking of wild animals, back into Pokemon. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Yes! Which Pokemon's nickname should I critique? Well, Gyro is the name that I've been giving every Gyarados I've captured since the first game I picked up. Gyro that is a decent nickname, but would you like me to give it a nicer name? How about it? No. What do you think of Petunia? That's a decent nickname. Is that gonna give? Okay. In Diamond, he gives it an actual rating. And he tells you a little bit about how your Pokemon feels about you. Lavender Volunteer Pokemon House. Okay. I want to volunteer at an animal shelter, but I missed the deadline for the signups. I went on the website on the day that the signups were open, and it was like, oops, they're already full. So now I know I gotta log on at like 1 a.m. the day they open up. So there's a lot of people who wanna help out the Humane Society, and we've only got like one in town. Town is known as the Gravesite. Okay. The Noble Purple Town. It's just a town comprising of like 3 houses and then 1 giant tower. Be calm, the spirits of Pokemon. Let's see what's in here. Pokemon Tower. Ooh. I like the music. Kind of spooky, but still cheerful. I came to pray for my dearly departed Clefairy. I'm awash in tears. Yeah. This is Pet Graveyard. Pet Cemetery. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that died. Hi! Did you come to pay respects? Bless your Pokemon-loving heart, girl. I am a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. I sense them high in the tower. Ooh, we're gonna get a ghost type. My Growlithe, why did you die? Aww. Oops. A maze of tombstones. Uh-oh. What's up? Hey, Bing, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive! I can at least make them faint. Let's go. Oh, you're gonna battle me here? In a graveyard? Bro. Alright, time to evaporate your team. Water versus flying? I forget what that does. Time to learn. Halfway. What about Dragon Rage? It hurt itself in its confusion. Nice. That seemed to work. He's about to send out a Gyarados too. Okay, so what beats water? Grass beats water. Time for Petunia! Get his ass. Oh, look at how scary he looks from the front angle. Razor Leaf. Ooh, halfway. Look, I did 14 points of damage! Uh-oh, you missed. Come on, Petunia. There you go, that's better. You got 1,000 points. Level 37! That's my girl! About to send out Execute, Grass, and Dragon. That's the palm tree. I don't have any fire, so I will stay here. Oh, it's just an egg. Petunia, just step on it. Missed. You missed. There we go. About to send out Kadabra. I'm getting confused between like the Kadabras and the Cobras, because the names are similar. Kadabra is Sidekick. Let's give Diorite some points. Ooh, look at him. Reminds me of my Abba. Abba the Kadabra. You bent the spoon. Well, guess what? I have rocks. I got a pocket full of rocks. About to send out Carmelian. We will switch back to Gyro. I think our initial plan of making Petunia so strong that she can take on Charmander might have to be put to the side now that we have a water type. So, Gyro, kill it. Look at that. Nearly one-shotted all of them. Didn't take a single hit. What, you stinker? You're the one who stinks. I took it easy on you too. Yeah, you sent out a bunch of level 20s. Give me your money. How's your Pokedex coming? I just caught a Cubone. Cool. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? Oh, they're dead! I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later! They did a really good job of making you hate that guy. They did a really good job of making you want to beat the crap out of him. Are there any encounters in here, or... I guess not. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A self scope might be able to unmask them. Do you have one? Do you have a scope, or is that something I need to go get and then come back? Hello! Be gone, malevolent spirit! Uh-oh. Okay, here's the battles. That's, Mars from Sailor Moon. Channeler, Patricia. Now, Ghastly. I also have Ghastly in my Dark-type deck on TCG Online. He's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see what is good against a Ghost type. Let's see if Water does anything. Water does do quite a bit. Defeated her. The spirit left. Oh wait, so that wasn't yours? The others above, they must have been possessed. Uh-oh. Quack! Oh, so the channelers are being possessed and they're fighting me because of it. Yeah, look at their eyes are red. Carly! I knew a Carly. Water pulse. I'm Zuzi. What am I doing? Oh. Sorry, I was possessed. It's alright, it happens to the best of us. Oh, now random encounter. The ghost appeared! It's not even a... Darn, the ghost can't be ID'd. Go, Gyro, kill it! Water balls. Gyro's too scared to move. Get out. Get out! Oh! Oh, Gyro do, I guess. Run. Oh! Oh, I want to see if I can get up there. It's the ghost again. Dragon Bite? Oh, you're too scared to move. This is cool, I like this. It's level 13. I gotta see what happens. Oh! This Pokemon can't be caught. Castle run. Can't run, but I want to see what's up there. There's a Pokeball up there. Hold on, I'll fight you in a second. I want to pick it up. An escape rope. Nice. Fight. Ah! Be gone, demon! Be gone! I will fight you with my dragon, and it will be an epic battle that will one day be turned into a movie. Nice. Weak sauce, little thing. I'm saying, you gotta talk to them like the guys on Ghost Files. You gotta go, hey, you demon cock, come down here and fight me like a man. Are you too weak to do anything? And then you hear a knock somewhere in the building. They're like, oh, what was that? What was that? Is that all you can do? Knock? Pathetic. That's a really good way to learn how to not be scared when you're in a spooky area. You just smack talk the ghost and be like, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, you breathed on my neck? Big deal. Big deal. Oh, you slammed the door. Oh, so scary. I can do that too. You ain't special. Ah. Is it the ghost? It's the ghost again. Wow, you gonna yell at me to get out? Well, you can't even do anything. Oops. Ball. Found an elixir. Put it in the items bucket. Beat me not. I think I will. Jody. Give me that Ghastly, I'll beat it up like all the other ones. Be gone from me. Be gone from this mortal plane. Back to the depths from whence you came. And because they're trainer battles, we can't catch them. What? Oh, I'll say you all are doing a good job of being channelers. Be cursed with me. I'll pass. I already have enough curses going on. Ooh, two of them. We're making progress. Level 23. Water pulse. What else is helpful against ghosts? Because right now water seems to be doing a good job, but that might just be because I'm a whole 10 levels higher. I was about to send out another ghastly. Oh, who could have foreseen this? Who could have foreseen this? Water pulse. There we go. We can't determine the identity of the ghosts. It's alright, I'll do it. The random child who walked into this temple. Ghosts! No! Worry not, I will save you! It's another ghastly. Is this just the same ghastly jumping from person to person? And we're just following it Minesweeper style? Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on, get. That's what you gotta do if you encounter a ghost. You just go, get. Get out of here. Get out of my house. Boop. I found an awakening. And a great ball! Something tells me that's going to be helpful. Is it the ghost again? It's the ghost again. Boo-hoo. It's a different ghost. This one's level 18. Up the stairs, come on. Come on! Ooh! Well, obviously we're gonna touch the thing in the middle of the glowing spot on the floor. We have to! You shall join us. No thanks, I'm already part of a union, actually. And, they said no. We're not allowed to mix with other unions. It's a whole contract thing. Waterfalls. I was about to say it's dead, but it's already dead. You're double dead. That's what you get. That's what you get for being dead. You get double deaded. Serves you right. I'm gonna fight the ones on the outside before I fight the one on the inside. It's only fair. Give me your all. You bet I'll give you my all. When I beat the shit out of you. Hunter! We're leveling up! Is that the ghost? Well, what if I hit you with a water pulse? Uh-oh. Oh, that move still gives me the willies when I see it. It cut its own HP and put a curse on Gyro. Haunter fainted. Well, that was stupid. I wonder if that curse carries over into... Uh-oh. Entered the purified and protected zone. These Pokemon were fully healed. I'm going to fight you. Zombies! This ain't Minecraft. What are you talking about? Karina! Ah, we're back down to the Ghastlies. I want to see what Dragon Rage does. Not as effective. Okay. Spite. Reduced my Dragon Rage by 5. How about a bite? A spike for a bite. Bite is super effective. Write that down. Your ghostly powers are no match for my teeth! I found a nugget! Oh, we can sell that. We can sell it for money. Is it the ghost again? It's the ghost again. It's the ghost again! Run away! Because you're too much of a... loser to do anything else. I almost said a different word. Johnny! Send out a ghastly. Oh boy, let's... Bite. All because a bite is a dark move. Dark versus ghost? So that's the thing, in the card game, the ghost types get split between dark and psychic, so there's no actual ghost type, but there's the darks and the psychics, so... But I guess here, dark type is effective against ghost type. Unless the ghosts here are also not ghost type, but something else. Enter the protected zone, Pokemon are fully healed. I found a cleanse tag! Ooh! Hello! Child, I have purified this space. You can rest here. Oh, well, thank you very much, ma'am. But I must be on my way. Oops. How high does this go? Give me blood. Ooh! Can you imagine being a little kid playing this for the first time and you go through all the other sections and it's like, catch the Pokemon, fight the gym! And then you get to this area and it's just people being possessed and clamoring for your blood. It's like, oh, that took a turn. That took a little bit of a turn. Mom! The game's scaring me! Worry not, child, you have Bite! Simply bite the ghosts. Let's use Ghastly, I will not switch. Today is Gyro's day. Bite! He got us through the tunnel, he's getting us through the tower. There's nothing this man can't do. Level 34. He's gonna pass Petunia soon. Ghastly? No. Once we're out into the grass, then we can level up the rest of our itty bitty babies. So, like I said, Millie the Mankey is almost ready to evolve. And Gumball and Buck Bumble need to level up a bit. I think Gumball just has some shit moves. I'm gonna be honest. Gumball has Flash, but there's really not much he could do. I swapped out Pound for Rollout, and it doesn't do much. Kiki yourself. Same thing with Buck. He just doesn't have the best moves. Buck did get a flying move finally. But now that everybody else is so high level, we don't really need a flying move to take out birds and stuff. There we go. Yay! Clafkey? Really? The keys? Hi! Guys. Stop groaning at me. Emilia! Emilia's a pretty name. Go, Gyro. Kill it. Oh. Imagine fighting a horde of ghosts without breaking a sweat. We are simply too powerful. Something fell out. What? My hair didn't fall out. It was a malevolent spirit. Honey. Found a rare candy. Oh, nice! I was wondering when we were gonna find another one of those. I did find one earlier, like a few streams ago, and I immediately used it on like a level 3 Pokemon to move it up to level 4. And now in hindsight, I'm like, probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have held on to that for when it takes, you know, 1,000,000 points to move up a level. Oh, I need to run from you. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to you, Mr. Ghost. We're gonna go all the way back around to go get that. Or did we just get that? We'll get that on the way back down. Hi, Ghost. Is that gonna turn into, like, Gengar or something? I can't run. So we're inside. Hi again, don't worry. I'm making it to the stairs, don't worry. They're all different levels, though, so... Is there a Pokemon that can burst it to fight? Or is the only option to just run away from it? Because it doesn't do any damage to me either. Be gone, intruders. Ooh. Oh, here's the ghost. Now you're talking to me outside of battle. Oh, that's a level 30. Ooh. Do I need to? Oh, I need to fight it now. Okay, so what do I do against it? Fight? Too scared to move. Another ghost type? Or I don't have any ghost types. Petunia? Get out, get out, no. Too scared to move. I might have to look this one up. Oh, I found a great ball. Maybe... No, he moves. Just wasted a great ball. I might have to look this one up. Let me see, let me see. How to fight Ghost and Pokemon FireRed. Ooh. To beat the ghost, you must obtain the Sylph Scope from the Rocket Hideout in Celadon City. Well, unfortunately it just spoiled what the ghost is, but I won't tell you if you're new here. Okay, so I can't get past this. I need to... I just did that whole tower for nothing! So I need to go get... I need to just head back down the tower and keep on my way, and then eventually I'll get the scope that the girl said at the bottom of the stairs. The scope that she said would be helpful in identifying it. So then we'll come back here and beat it up. Got it, got it. Well, maybe it had a point in telling us to get out. Oh, there we go. Let's see what this is. Nope. Run away, run away. Oh, we got some points out of that. Gyro's level 34 now. I found 1x accuracy. Ooh. I forgot I can give the Pokemon stuff to hold on to. Back down we go. Back down we go. You again. So now it is just the ghost appearing to us. Don't worry, I'm leaving! I'm leaving! Jeez. Jeez. Get purified. Boop. Another ghost. Another ghost. Run. And down we go. Up. Over. Down. There we go. Now it looks like we can walk out without being jumped. Spoke too soon. Hello. Hello, sir. That's fine. I'll be out your way in a second. And I'll come back to beat you up later. Nope. Down. And there shouldn't be any encounters down here. So now we know what we need to do next. Now we know what our mission is. We need to get to Celadon. We need to get to Celadon City. Which is to the left. Okay. So we gotta go to Saffron. And then to Celadon. And then we gotta come back and fight that. Got it. Unless, do we want to go down? Route 12. Oh, this is the one where at the end of this, it's blocked by the Snorlax. Route 12, north to Lavender. Okay, we will come back here. I imagine this is a spot to fish, but we ain't gonna fish. We don't have time for that. We're on a mission! We're on a mission! So we made it to Lavender Town, only to be told that we gotta leave Lavender Town to come back to Lavender Town. Oh, boy. Neck crack, water break. Drink the water. Nope. Crack your knuckles, shake out your hands, wiggle them out, wiggle your fingers. There we go. And now we're ready to continue. So Gyro has been leveled up quite a bit. Let's scoop Millie into the top spot so that we can actually evolve her. I think I may have accidentally fought this person. FireRed. Get the hiccups. I've read that Clefairy evolves when it's exposed to Moonstone. I read that in a Pokemon journal. I wonder if it's true. That's right. Do we want to level up Gumball now, or...? I'm a rambling gaming dude. You do wonders on Twitch. Gamer Rich would like a battle. Send out a Growlithe. Ah, baby, I want to catch one. I want to catch one. Karate chop. Use Leer. What about just regular scratch? Odor Sleuth. It identified Millie. What about Dig? Growl's attack missed. Bop. That's right, the ground type moves are really good on the fires. Vulpix. Which one's Vulpix? Oh, that's the fox! That's the fox! Look at the baby! Look at the baby! Look at it! Ah, you made me run away! You fool! You absolute fool! You made me pull out my dinosaur! Millie grew to level 25! Missed the big chance. I thought that Millie was gonna evolve at level 25. Google lied to me. The last time I listened to that. Hi, sir! You should be informed. You need strategy to win at this. Who are you? Sir! Super Nerd Glenn! You sent out Grimer. Ooh. This is fun. Now we're seeing a whole bunch of different Pokemon now. We're away from the Weedles and the Caterpies. Okay, current shot didn't do anything. Minimize. It would be funny if it stayed that size. If it stayed as just 4 pixels. Yeah, once we get a different... I think Millie might be the one we put back in the box. Let's go against Grimer, so that's poison. Well, let's see if we can get Diorite up to level 30 then. I imagine poison wouldn't do much against a rock. Rock slide. That did it. That worked. I was about to use Muck. I think I'll stay. Oh. Rock slide again. Smoosh it. Smoosh the goo. Minimize, more like mudimize. I don't know. Rock slide again. I got a rocket in my pocket. I got a rock in my pocket. No. Look at that. It's so cute. It's so tiny and cute compared to the big one. Rock slide again. I like watching it slowly go down. It kind of adds insult to injury. There we go. Diorite's level 30. So now we have 3 in the level 30 club. It's not logical. Pretty logical. Tight moves, tight matchups. I see, so I can choose to either fight the trainers on this side or go through the grass on this side. I'll fight the trainers and then come through the grass. I'm gonna switch out the Pokemon first. Millie, I thought you were gonna evolve. I love you, but I think the levels are getting a bit too much for you. You were good in the jungles and the forests, but we'll shock you with our twin power. Well, I'd like to see you try. Ellie and Anne. Ellie Ann. Clefairy and Jigglypuff. Ah, Millie's still here. Sorry, girl. Magnitude. Does that also take out Millie? It might. I may have just killed Millie. Oh. Yeah, I just killed Millie. I killed everything. Whoops. Her twin power. Yeah, you're no match for Graveler. Causing an earthquake. Ooh. Okay, so it's gonna be Graveler and... So, obviously Petunia, Gyro, and Diorite are doing very good. Gumball and Puck are kind of lagging behind. Let's see what we can do with Gumball, because we just haven't spent that much time with it to level him up. School is fun, but so are Pokemon. Oh no, did I just come across like a gang of kids playing hooky? Is this just a squad of 13-year-olds? They're gonna go, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, your Pokemon got high-waisted hips. Rock Slide? It missed, oh, come on. Sludge. Not very effective. What about Rock Tomb? Ooh, halfway. Your speed fell. Smoke Screen. Oh, my accuracies fell. That's the same thing as the sand in my face. What about Magnitude? You don't really need to be accurate to use Magnitude. Uh-oh, it doesn't hit because it's floating. Oh, don't get poisoned by that. You're a rock. What's it poisoning? Rock Tomb again, I guess. Oh. Come on, Barrett, you can do this. You can do this. That's it. That's it. That's my girl. Defeated the super nerd. Thought I heard one of the cats in the kitchen. You made it clear to me that I should stick with school. You should. And I will use an antidote, which I hope I have. Paralyzed Burn, Super Potion, Antidote. I have 2. There you go, Diorite. Spritz. I just throw the whole bottle in her mouth. There you go. I was anticipating another double battle. Let's put... I might have to go back to the grass to level Gumball up. Let's see how well he does. Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna beat it up just like I did all the other ones. Okay, you're level 24. Gumball's level 21. Let's see if we can at least level up so we can get some different moves. Good, he's asleep. And now, roll out. So Gumball's kind of more of a strategy one. I gotta say crisscross. Payday. Ouch, did you just throw money at me? Just threw money at me! Is Meowth supposed to look like a lucky cat with the paws up like that? Oh. There we go. About to use another Meowth? No. Ouch! Oh, but you're enamored. I'm still using rollout. Okay. Nice. He's just gonna keep using rollout for the next several moves. Don't kill me. Wow. Leveled up. New move, new move, new move. Meow. Yeah. Aw, no moves. Let's heal Gumball. Try that again. Spritz. Oh, probably should have used one of the... How much stuff do I have? Paralyze Heal, Burn Heal, Escape Rope, Moonstone. Killer Stone that makes certain species of Pokemon evolve. Whoop. But I heard that after you evolve Jigglypuff, then you can't learn any more moves. Naturally, you can still give them TMs. And we do have quite a few TMs. Secret Power. Let's use these TMs on Gumball. Okay, so Rollout's a rock move, because we want an even playing field in terms of types. We want to have type variety, but Secret Power is also a normal move. I think we hit too hard and battle too quickly for Disable to be of use, as much as I love the move for the comedy of it. It's not really one that we use. And hold CD to forehead. And we have Thief, which is a dark move. Shockwave, Bullet Seed, Roar, Flash, and Cut. Did I heal him all the way? I did not heal him all the way. Oh, by the way, we got a Helix Fossil. What are we supposed to do with it? Use? This isn't the time to do that. Okay. We got a fossil and it's just sitting in our bag. We will use Super Potion on Gumball, and Millie's just dead. There we go, that's better. Now let's see. We must look silly standing here like this. Yeah, you kinda do. Just a wall of school children ready to beat you up. Send out a Pidgey! Aww. What was the move I just gave you? Secret Power. Let's see what that does. Ow! Gumball's cute charm infatuated with Pidgey. Ooh. Pidgey's paralyzed. Do it again! Nice! Nice! Gumball is becoming more useful by the second! I just spit everywhere! Oh, no, don't switch out. Alright, Gumball. Let's see what you can do. Peck. Peck. Pathetic. That's what that is. Rattata. No, I keep accidentally hitting that. Nope. Secret Power! Secret Power! Secret Power! Almost. Tail Whip. Come on. I think we're a little bit too high level to be dealing with that. Another Meowth? Oh, we'll stay here. Secret Power! Gumball flinched! Uh-oh. I want to see what Flash does. Poof. Its accuracy fell. Okay. Payday. Throwing coins at me. There was a store in Lavender Town that I should have stopped at. Ow! Okay, good growl. Nice. About to use Pikachu! I will switch out for this. Alright. Direct and Gumball are two round boys. We've got two spheres on the team. What should I use? Magnitude. It's Pikachu! You missed! How do you miss with an earthquake? How do you miss with an earthquake? That's kind of the whole thing with earthquakes, is that they don't miss. Good, it's dead. There we go, that was a long fight. Look what you did to my poor cute Pokemon. I annihilated them. What did you expect? I'm going to run back to town, and I'm going to buy some potions. I help you. Great ball. I already have 3. I wasted one in the tower, so I'll buy another one. I have $54,000. Heck yeah. So 10 super potions. I'll take 8 revives. Antidote. How many do I have in my bag? I only have 1. Paralyze heal. I think I'm good on that. Burn heal. Ice heal. I don't have any. I'll take 3. Super repel. Prevents weak wild Pokemon from appearing for 200 steps. We'll buy one just in case we get stuck in the cave again. Used to escape instantly from a cave or dungeon. I'll take 1 more Great Ball. And if we still have money left, might as well buy some more super potions. Ooh, sell. I have some stuff I can sell. We sold at a high price. There we go. Max Ether fully restores selected move for 1 Pokemon. A Pearl. Relatively small pearl that sparkles can be sold cheaply. $700, okay. I don't know if these are useful things that I'm selling. Nugget, it can be sold at a high price. 5,000, nice. Don't think I have anything else. Helix appears to be part of a seashell. Powder jar, fame checker, SS ticket, versus seeker, bike voucher. Don't forget we have the bike voucher so we can go buy the $1 million bike. But I genuinely don't remember what town that was in. Yeah, we gotta heal before I leave. Let's see if we can make it to the next town, whichever one that is. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. There we go. And now we're back on the road. Now with Gumball in the lead. You! I like Nidoran, so I collect them! Uh-oh. Well, I like beating up Nidorans, so... Go, Gumball. Teach him a lesson. Double kick. Ouch. Ouch. That's right, the fighting type moves hurt a bit more. Paralyzed. Bite. Bite doesn't do that much. Secret power does quite a lot. Look at this little Gumball just punching creatures. Level up. Your defense and your special defense didn't go up in the slightest. Wow. Jigglypuff from the back looks like a big cartoon nose, like a dwarf from Snow White. It does! Paige is about to send out Nidorina! Change? Nope. We're in the yellow, but I think we got... Why is this so... Why does it look like that? You're a rat, you're supposed to be ugly. Uh-oh, this might kill us. Uh-oh. Nope, we're dead. Good thing we just bought some revives. Diorite, come here. I was distracted by the suddenly doe-like eyes on what would otherwise be a hideous rat. Yeah, that's what you get. It's a Wario schnoz. Yeah. Didn't do nothing. How about Rock Slide? How about that? Why? Why? Because I enjoy beating up small animals in Pokemon. Let's revive. Restoring its HP by half. There you go, Gumball. No. There we go. Boop. And then... Super Potion. We're leveling you up so that we don't have to do this as often. That's not a rat, that's a rhinoceros. That is what it is. Okay, can't go this way. I'm curious what's in here. So if it's a Growlithe! Whee! We found a new level up area. We can just run around. It's birds again. It's just birds. I want a fire dog. Here, a secret power. Ooh, poison. Nice. I'm glad we use secret power. That's a good one. It's another bird. Okay. Sand attack. Ow. My eyes. Good job, Gumball. Good job. Alright. Clear the way or I'll run you down! No! Where, biker? Biker Jaren. What kind of name is Jaren? Would like to battle. Jaren sent out Grimer. Oh, Gumball. Kill it. Kill it with your secret power. It's paralyzed. Hit it again. Sledge, ouch. Ooh, that did a lot. So did that. He's about to use Grimer again. Let's switch you out for Diorite. Gumball's in the learning stage, so he's taking a lot of hits, losing a lot of health. Rock Slide. Fantastic job. Director level 31. With an HP of 76, attack of 78, defense of 84, special attack 41, special defense 32. Very low speed. Gotta turn Gumball into a jawbreaker? You're right. That is exactly what we're gonna do. You for real, kid? I love it. He sounds so sad. He's like, come on, man. Don't think you're all special and all just because of this. Oh, I think I'm special regardless. Another one! My bike's acting up, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Would it help if I beat you up? Ricardo. Now that's a better name. Bluffing. Gumball needs a potion. Because he's still baby. Coughing baby. Gumballs literally are coughing baby. Oh, and you poisoned it. You poisoned our coughing baby. Let's just get this over with. Secret power. Oh, ouch. Come on, Gumball, one more hit, and then we'll swap you out. Snog. Ooh, he's paralyzed. You're paralyzed, I'm poisoned. There we go. Oh, level up! Our baby's getting stronger. Speed didn't go up at all, but now your special attack and special defense went up. Gumball's trying to learn double slap. Let's see. Okay, so we're not getting rid of secret power. We can't get rid of flash. Okay, rollout is power of 30, but it gets stronger each time it hits. The foe is slapped repeatedly, back and forth 2 to 5 times. I think we'll keep rollout because the sing and rollout combination do work pretty well. So now I will change back to Diorite. And Rock Slide. Well. He's about to use Grimer, and we will stay here. Like, now that we've seen the evolved version, I think this one's definitely, I'll call it cute. I'll call it cute. But first, I'll call it dead. defeated Ricardo. Aw man, I'm not into this. He's just having a bad day and we just beat him up for no reason. I got grass caught up in my spokes, man. I'm sorry. Oh, poisoned. Well. And another super potion. Muck is one of those Pokemon that can only be described as derpy. Yeah. When do we want to actually use the Moonstone on Gumball? Do you think we have good enough moves now? Oh, Underground Path, Celadon City, Lavender Town. Hi! Let's play a game. Okay. Gamer Stan! Uh-oh. I think we know which Stan that is. Secret Power. Bubble. Ooh, look at that, look at that. It's not doing much. That's better. So now another one! No, I think I'll stay. Let's try a rollout now. Oh, double slap. You only took me down by like 4 points. Okay, you can stop. You can stop now. Uh-oh. I am not about to be slapped to death by a Poliwag. I'm not gonna be slapped to death by a Poliwag. And because it's a 5-turn move, I can't take him out. You don't put me to sleep. Well. No, water's good against rock. If I wake him up, does he continue rollout? I've only got one awakening. Or do I need to start over? Water gun, ow! Do we risk it? No. Another super potion. I want my little baby to get all of the fighting points he can get. We're gonna use Secret Power again. Nice. About to send out Poliwhirl. Change? No, I think we can take it. I think we can take this, okay? Double slap, ow! 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 3 times, okay. Oh, look at that. Paralyzed. Nice. Hit him again. Nice! Oh. One more time! That's it. Ah, 25. He's growing up fast! Look at this! HP is almost at 100. We defeated Gamer Stan. Drat. We got $1,000 for that. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Okay, so this one takes you from Celadon to Lavender. Uh oh. You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? Is this the teacher that's chasing after the kids that we found out there? Chasing them down to send them back to school? Okay, we're gonna make it to Celadon Town, and I think that's where we'll leave off. Oop. Super Nerd Aiden would like to battle. I just hope that it's a bit more of a straightforward path than the previous towns. Circle on circle violence. Here we go. Secret power. I've only got 2 of those left. Ooh. Last one. That reminds me, I versed a team in Pokemon Champions that was full of nothing but self-destruct moves. Like, somebody had put together a team full of Pokemon that could do nothing but self-destruct. And in terms of battle, it did a lot of damage to my team, but I still ended up winning because they just kept taking themselves out. But in terms of committing to the bit, my god, did they commit! Change him? Yes. I think Gumball's about to die, so let's bring in Diorite again. Gumball's actually doing pretty good now that we put him up front. Rock Slide. Didn't do anything. Did that even do it? Did that even do damage? Come on, dude. Magnitude. Please. Please. Diorite, you're better than that. That's it. Got 441. About to send out coughing. No, we will stay. Give me your coughing, baby. I will give you a hydrogen bomb. Oh, right. It's levitating. I forgot. Rock Slide. That was a lot of rocks. Was that more rocks than usual? You're on the way to level 32. Change Pokemon? Nope. Magnemite. Magnemite's adorable. I want one. One more Rock Slide. Ah, you're holding on. But you flinched. So we will Rock 2. $81, level up! That's looking better. Your HP is still at 79. Wow, Gumball's higher than you, man. Defeated the Super Nerd. Oh, meltdown! I am better at school than this. Yep. Alright. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. The road's closed. Okay. So this is, we're going sideways to Saffron. So you can't get to Saffron this way, and you can't get to Saffron this way. So Saffron's just blocked off completely. So it looks like we'll take... Yeah, we'll take that bridge that was Lavender Town to Celadon. Okay. Guess we'll hold off on Saffron. And hopefully this takes me to Celadon and not back to Lavender Town. The department store in Celadon has a great selection. Do you go there very often? I would love to, if this road takes me in the correct direction. Watch me just end up on the other side of the map again. Hey! Hey! I heard a sleepy Pokemon appeared out near Celadon City, too! Fits another Snorlax blocking my path. Route 7. What's up here? Celadon! We made it! Oh, and there's a Rocketeer. Excuse me, sir. Welcome to our Pokemon Center! Yes! Okay, so then that bridge that's down there must take you to Saffron. Ooh, thank you, ma'am. Oh my gosh. We finally made it. We made it to Lavender Town, and then we made it to Celadon. We're actually making progress. Look at that. Oh, I gotta stretch. Oh my goodness, but I think that is a good spot to end this stream. We did quite a lot. Oh, actually, do we want to evolve Gumball before we go? Because I think the moves that he's got are working pretty well. Let's do that. Let's do that. He made it up to level 25 today. He's been fighting well. I think now's a good time to finally evolve our Gumball into a Jawbreaker. Do I give it or do I use it? I don't want to waste it. There you go. Moonstone was used on Gumball. There we go, Gumball's evolving! Our little baby boy! So it's Jigglypuff turns into... Wigglytuff! Oh. It looks more like a marshmallow now than Gumball. Oh well. There we go. Let me see, does that do anything to your stats, or is everything the same? Look at that! Modest in nature. Attack of 43, HP of 110, defense 35, special attack 51, special defense 35, speed 33, so your speed's not good. Cute charm, infatuates on contact. A lot more HP. I see. We have Sing, Rollout, Flash, and Secret Power. So we can't get rid of Flash, even though that's pretty useful. We could give Flash to Buck. We'll hold on to that, because Secret Power seems to be doing really good in Gumball's hands. And the Sing and Rollout combination also seem to be doing good. So I think we'll make a point to try to level him up to 30 next time. So then we have all of our main ones in the 30s. And then again, once we get, if we ever get a fire or an electric type, I think Millie will be the one that we swap out because our moves just ain't holding up with the higher level Pokemon that we're fighting. So I think we'll put her in a box, but we'll keep her close, You know, it doesn't mean we love her any less. We're doing the responsible thing. She's not strong enough to face the opponents that we're facing now, so we're doing the responsible thing by putting her to the side and bringing in somebody who can handle the battles. If we go back to the beginning, we'll pull her out again to fight the bugs and the caterpillars and the weedles and the waddles out there. But now that we're getting into tougher territory, I think Millie will have to go in a box. And for Buck, we'll keep an eye on Buck, because again, he's, it's a same type thing. We want a variety in our types. And Buck Bumble is poison and flying, but again, now that we're out of the woods, I don't know how useful the flying is going to be until we get the thing where we're able to fly from town to town, in which case we're going to need to keep Buck on our team, so that he can be our little helicopter. Take us from place to place. But, in the meantime, Gyro, Petunia, and Diorite are all doing very well. Actually, let me switch them around. Let me put Petunia up here. So now Millie and Buck are on the bottom. And, like I said, we'll keep working with Gumball, see if we can get him up to level 30. But, I need to save, I forgot you gotta do that manually. We gotta save. There we go. And, meanwhile, I wanna thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Remember, if you're enjoying the videos or the VODs or anything else that gets put up on this channel, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe. I just blanked on the rest of my outro. So you don't miss a moment. That was a genuine blue screen. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a moment of my cute face. There we go, I remember it. This has been The Brain.